Hi, here's a quick presentation of the Agilitest software to perform automated functional tests. After a quick setup on your computer, you must go to the Settings menu to set three options. First, the language of the software. Then you have to download Ats using the Cloud button. Ats being our scripting language. You also have to download Java with the help of this button, also in the shape of a cloud. Once this is done, we'll be able to create a new project and then create a new test. To create a new project, you have to click on the button at the top left of the new project. I've already done this, and we can see here in the Project Explorer the tree structure of an existing project. I will open a scenario of test automation here, which is already implemented. We can see that this scenario begins by starting a channel, the channel being what we're going to automate. Here we are able to set up the automation either of a browser with a web application or an Android application, iOS mobile application, Windows desktop application, or a REST or web service. Agilitest is able to launch the scenario in step-by-step mode or, of course, in campaign execution mode. Here I have just executed a first action of opening a channel. I continue with the navigation on a URL. Activate a link element at the bottom of the page. I go back to the top of the page. And then I go on with the acquisition of a piece of information that appears on the page to put it in a variable. Here we have the verification that the content has been acquired from the page corresponds to the expected value. And we produce here a summary of a report that will appear in the test report that I will present to you next. This script already existed, but I will show you how to perform an automated action. You need to open the capture tool. The Agilitest capture tools allows to recognize all the elements that make up the page. And if I am interested to an element on the page, I just need to hover it and press on the Control key to capture the element that interests me. Here I can check the attributes associated with this element. I can confirm that my working hypothesis on the attributes that allow to recognize the element is correct, thanks to the statistic button. Here we have a green tick, and then I can drag and drop the recognized item to an action. Here, for example, a click action or any other action. Agilitest also supports subscripts. Example, the possibility to launch Ats files inside other Ats files, and potentially these subscripts can consume data files. Agilitest also provides an interface to configure execution suites. Here I will run an execution in a standalone mode, and you can see the summary of the report. At the same time, be aware that Agilitest is also compatible with the CI/CD Jenkins solution. This means that Agilitest is also able to create Jenkins jobs and to execute them. Here we see the test sequence and a specific debugging log that is quite wordy. Here is what a report produced by an Atsd test campaign looks like. Here we have the campaign name, at the top right the possibility to download a PDF report. Below we see the name of the script, for instance the name of the scenario, the execution time, the number of actions. And something interesting to notice, we have access to Atsd Reports, meaning a visual report, which is in fact a screenshot animation associated with caption. And when we make mouse clicks, a mouse appears. When you make keyboard entries, a keyboard appears, etc. in order to make this animation particularly meaningful. Finally, in this report, we have here the possibility to bring back information from the application to the report summaries in order to contextualize the report's outcome. To finish, we can unfold the list of actions with the name of the action, the ATS line, the duration in milliseconds, and finally the return code. Finally, it is pretty easy to switch from the report to the editor by clicking on the number line, and thus Agilitest tells us where to do a potential maintenance. Thank you for listening, and feel free to come to the booth and request a free trial. Bye!